Hey, good morning. I don't know if you can hear the crows or see the crows, but I am definitely up with the crows. My name is Joe, and I am Logan's cousin, and we are here today, and we are going to pick some corns.
Hello, Laura. Hey, can you look in the bulk? I don't know if you'll need Karen to help you or not. I know there's 100 corn ordered for today, but I think there's another 100 ordered for today. Can you look in the bulk? I forgot last night. I was supposed to double check that.
So until Mom gets back and we can go get cabbage, I figured I'll come here into the lower high tunnel, which is only this is the only time I've been in this high tunnel to pick this season. And I will clean it basically. There's not a lot of like deep dark reds. There's a lot of oranges, pinks, but that's okay with me. They'll ripen. All right, so this high tunnel is cleaned of all of its red tomatoes and basically pinks. Actually, I do see one. Son of a gun. That's a nice one too. Ooh. A nice one, I said. Nothing wrong with it, and now like it's gonna rot, but it's, I don't know what happened to it. I'll put it in, we'll sell it for number 2. So I cleaned everything in the first, second, third, and a half row. I didn't get to the middle of the 4th and 5th. And so I got pinks, I got oranges, I got reds, I got bigs, I got smalls, I got cracked ones. It'll all have to be priced accordingly. This one bush was kind of like a plum, but they're nice. So now Mom just got here. Wow. got enough potatoes. That was my first time digging for the year. Dad dug last time. It was pretty rocky in this section here. You can see how they're all laying on top. Also, we had some thistle here. We have a couple patches throughout. You can see out here. We tried pulling them out early on, but it just got to be too much. It's not going to be long though. We're going to kill the tops and we'll kill them in the process. Right, Daisy? So right there's where we stopped last time. My goal is 8 baskets, and I think I about nailed it right on the head. There's 2, 3, 4, 5. Sammy's working on 6. And then we have 2 baskets to work from Sammy up to the potato digger, which, I mean, there is some on the digger and up in front I gotta clean off yet, but not a ton. Can't wait till these tops die down. They're so green and leafy, you can't find the potatoes under them. There's a whole pile of potatoes here. Sometimes when they slice like that, we'll still put them in, sell it for a second, or just eat it at home. Today is August 25th, it's a Monday. Mom, Dad, and I are just packing for the Scranton Farmers Market. Not sure who's going today, whether it's Dad or I, and then the other one's just gonna stay here on the farm. We already got a bin of cantaloupes, and then a mixed bin of some peppers and cabbage here in the back. This cabbage here is pretty small, but it's the last of the first patch. So we're just cleaning up anything that's there or what's left. Right now he's putting on a skid of just a whole variety of potatoes, eggplant, all assorted peppers, zucchini, pickles. Some are in crates, which is a full bushel. Others are a half bushel in a box. Now we're just throwing another bin of watermelon and some honeydew. And now he's putting on another half bin of mixed red and yellow seedless watermelon. Those watermelon are seeded yellow watermelon. We just have so many watermelon and cantaloupe right now. It's ridiculous. So we're putting on as much as we could possibly sell, actually even more, because we don't really want to sell out when we have so many left in the cooler. We're half loaded. He's throwing a bin on now for corn. And then I'm gonna start getting my rain outfit on. It's very dewy this morning, so I don't get soaked. Also, I don't like the corn leaves touching my skin. Now we're into the broccoli. We have quite a bit here. Some heads are, well, I guess some varieties are bigger and some varieties are smaller, but it's really nice. We didn't think it was gonna do quite this good with how dry it was, but we did irrigate it. Got a little bit of a rain last night.
Lady wants 2 bushel tomorrow. No, a bushel. Gonna mark it.
Whole bushel. So now we're moving into kale. As you can see, they kind of look like mini palm trees. And what that bare stalk is just leaves that we've already cut off. And so now we're at the point to where we're just cutting the tops or just about the top leaves. And then once we get to the very top, we'll just actually cut it off and then it will be completely done. It will not grow no more. My new idea today for the collard greens is using a saw. This is the first time we've ever done this. Usually we use a big, like heavier duty knife, but it's gotten to the point now to where we can't even cut through them. and the saw, as you can see, works like butter. So probably from here on out, as far as like for older collard greens, we'll always use that. But for the younger ones and like a new patch, we'll still be able to use a knife.
That's all I got Friday.
So we just got back from picking corn right here. We're on like our 4th patch now. We got 2 bins. And we have 1 more pallet there to go on. And that should be about it. I love when we start a new patch because the corn is beautiful. So now that Dad's gone, I'm gonna walk out here because I'm so close to the shed and pick some eggplant. This is only my 2nd time I'm picking these for the year. Mom and Dad have picked them a couple times before me. They were struggling quite a bit because they weren't getting rain, but the last time we irrigated them, they got a pretty good watering. So I'm hoping it's not too hard. I see a lot of smalls. I think I have to be on, whoops. I think I need to be on the other side of that old truck right here. This must be 2 different varieties, these 3 and these 3. These 3 seem to be smaller, but they look a little healthier. These got something going on funky with them, but I think Dad's got it taken care of now. But they're just not quite as big. Like, when I say big, I mean the eggplant aren't quite as big. Like, that's a nice average size. Not monstrous, but it is nice. Another guy. Some people don't like them huge because they say there's too many seeds in them. Boy, it's a beauty. I got a whole armful of beautiful eggplant here. So I got 5 or 6 here. 1 more up there I gotta pick up already. Done. And then I'm gonna take my last 3 baskets and get some red bell. Then I'll come back up for all the other peppers like green bell, Cubanelle, Italianelle, long hots, jalapeno, banana peppers, maybe pimento, but I don't know about them. Look at this guy here. Still got that funky cone shape, but got a nice color to it. Not many of those though. So I finished my basket of green, and then I got into a nice row. And I remember this variety from last year. They're like a smaller pepper, but they get like deep red all the way through. Like this variety, you can see how there's like a little green patch on it, stuff like that. These are all like solid, but they're just small. Each bush has at least 1 usually. Some have 2 or 3, but they're so tight. You just gotta be careful you don't bust the plant. Yeah, that one's got a little more green on it. But for the most part, they're red. This guy here is tight. There it goes. They're nice and blocky.
Well, they're also getting bigger and heavier.
They're getting out of that cone stage. Gotta be so careful, or you'll snap off the plant or other bell pepper. Not hard to pick them out though, that's for sure. I came out here to the big field to get some Cuban, and I found some really nice bell. And driving out through, I wasn't gonna get no more, but I see even bigger ones. And these are like perfect. There's 2 or 3 on a plant. Can't really beat that. Whoops. That was bad. Beautiful. I always try and pick off the bad ones if I see them, just so they don't suck nutrients from the plant. Let's see what we can get here in jalapeno. These are really nice. Seems like I'll get around 10 off a plant or something close to that. The thing about jalapenos, they're small, but they're so easy picking. You can just clean a bush in a couple seconds and then move right on to the next one. The never-ending pile of cantaloupes is finally going down a little bit. Here's the cabbage we just picked, and all these other bins are cantaloupe. Maybe a couple watermelon, like this bin here. That one's cantaloupe just topped off with watermelon. This bin, these 2, and these 2 bins, even though they say 818 and 819 are all from the same day, Dad just put the wrong date on them. So they're the oldest, they have to go yet. And then that bin and that bin are from the last time we picked. So they're like the newest, I guess you'd say. But these ones have to go by this week. If not, we're gonna risk them starting to go bad.